Alright, well, what we got right here, we decided we're going to have us a little dessert to go with these hobo there while they in there in the oven doing their thing. So we're going to make us a red velvet cake, sort of, with our twist. Because we're going to put some chocolate icing on top of red velvet cake. I know a lot of folks will probably say this is a sin and a crime and all that kind of good stuff. But you know, it's our house. We can do what we want to in it. So this is what we're going to do. We already got us our water in here and our oil. And we're fixing to throw these here 3 eggs in there. The jokers on TV say you're supposed to break your egg on a little flat surface like that right there. And then do that number right there. Look around in it, flip. Okay, there ain't nothing in it. Throw it in. Next victim. I say you break it on the corner over here and be happy about it. Throw it in there and that thing's got some sort of rooster left something behind. And you check that one out. I don't know what that is in there. I might need to fumble for it around in it a little bit. I got it out. There's a piece of shell. We're good. So we're going to crack it on that surface one more time. We're going to throw that one in there with it just for fun. Look around. Everything looks kosher. That didn't have no leftovers. And the good thing about using these high quality plates right here, when you throw, you just throw them in the garbage. And there's the eggs in there floating in with a little bit of oil and water. And we got this here high quality, fresh out the box. This ain't gonna be nothing homemade other than eggs. And that chicken made them up the road. So we're gonna take our high quality cutting utensil right here. We're gonna job a hole in that. And we're just gonna dump it on in there real good like. Now, we ain't got one of these here fancy stand-up mixers or none of that kind of mumbo jumbo either. So we're just going to have to do what we got. This right here is one of these high quality utensils. We're going to start it on low so we don't cover everybody. Look like somebody cut their finger up in here, what it look like. It's turning red. I thought about adding some green food coloring in there, just get something crazy going. Ain't no telling what red and green make. But anyhow, we're just going to keep stirring this up. Round and round and round and round we go. Where we stop, who in the world knows? Being we ain't got no sides straight down with one of those fancy little spatula things, we're just going to get that cord in there good. And we're just going to kind of just turn it on up another notch or two. We're just going to mix and mix and mix. So we got all that mess up on them sides, so we got to come back over here, get us another one of these good spoons. And we just take it, scrape it off the sides there so we make sure we get everything. We don't want it all clumpy. And we was thinking about putting some good old pecans in this here mixture, about a handful's worth. And we hadn't completely decided yet. We'll save that spoon in case we need it. But we'll decide that in just a minute when we get this here good blended up. Get it all stirred up real good. Try not to sling it all over everybody. So there we are right there. That's where we pretty well standing on our cake. And we're going to move this thing right here to drip on the plate so we don't make a mess everywhere. We're going to dig around in this freezer and see if we can find some cones. Kind of like them right there. Pecans freeze well for a long, long time. A little tough, they'll thaw out. So we're just going to take just those handful or two in there. I like that right there. And we're just going to keep from tearing that blender all to pieces. We're just going to kind of go ahead and just stir it up good. You think that's enough? Needs a few more? See. I don't believe that's enough. Get another handful. Just for good measures. And I believe these hemp pecans come from a local. I'm not for sure. They didn't come out of no store that bag. So anyway, what we got right then, we got this all good. And you know what I think? I think I'm going to go ahead and run this blender through it so it'll break up some of the pecans. You know how it is. You don't want all them big chunks in there. So you get them all mixed in there good where they can't run. And then you just start running it through here. And then in a blender will break them pecans up good. So you be sure you got some good stuff going. Yes sir, they break them up nicely. Yeah, that's working good, breaking the pecans up. That's what we have. So anyhow, we've done destroyed the pecans good enough. We're going to put this here back over here like this right here. What we have here is one of these here baking things right here. Pan made out of glass. And we done sprayed it with some of this high quality butter flavored Pam so it don't come loose. And what we're going to do is going to do this right here. Get it all in there real nice and pretty. Oh, we got some stuff in there that don't want to come out. So you got to scrape all that down good. Let me flip-flop around here where y'all can see it a little better. And we get all this in there. Hopefully my pan's big enough. If it ain't, we're going to have one mell of a hiss in here. So anyhow, we get all this leftovers in there real good. What we got here. And after we get all that in there, if I ever get it all, and we good to go. All we got to do is wait for them hobos to get done, and then in the oven it goes. Tastes good too. Alright, whenever we get done with it, we'll see you later.